I'm Despina Afentouli, and you're watching Modern Odyssey on BronxNet. We're here at the Consulate General of the Cyprus Republic in New York, and I'm here standing with the Minister of Interior of the Cyprus Republic, Mr. Nicos Nouris. Hello, Mr. Nouris.
Nice seeing you, and thank you for the invitation.
Welcome to New York. So you're here for some meetings with the United Nations officials, and you're going to discuss rather about immigration and refugees here in Cyprus. Please tell us more about it.
Yes, we are aware. I think that Cyprus is the member state of the European Union that has been facing the most severe burden regarding migration. Nowadays, 6% of the population of Cyprus is asylum seekers, which is the highest population among the European member states. So we are trying to facilitate all these people, of course, that they are in need, but on the other hand side, we have to deal with the problem that Cyprus has been facing. Among others, Cyprus is the only divided state in the European Union. 37% of the territory of the island has been occupied by Turkey, and unfortunately, 94% of the migrants, of the irregular migrants, that they are crossing the Green Line, which is a ceasefire line that is dividing the occupied part of Cyprus and the areas controlled by the Republic. They are crossing the line every day on a daily basis, and they are passing to the areas controlled by the Republic as irregular migrants. So we are in need both to intercept these continuous flows that they come to the Republic, and on the other hand side, of course, we have to maximize the returns in their country of origin or in the transit countries. And in this, trying to solve this problem, we are facing a number of problems. Firstly, Cyprus is not belonging in the Schengen area, so which means that all these people, they cannot go to the inland of the European or any other European country. And secondly, we're an island, so it becomes much more difficult for these people to move or to be readmitted to another country. This is why it's my willing to discuss with, and that's what I did in my discussions with the UN officials, both with the Chief of Cabinet of the General Secretary, and of course with the Deputy Secretary General, Mr. Lacroix, that is responsible for the peacekeeping operations of the UN, that the Republic of Cyprus, actually it's been forced to take some specific action and measures on the Green Line in order to intercept these irregular migrants. And because the UN peacekeeping forces in Cyprus, they are responsible to patrol the buffer zone, we have discussed the possibility of how the UN can help the Republic of Cyprus towards this issue. We are grateful to the UN peacekeeping forces for all these years, because they have managed to stabilize the situation in Cyprus. But nowadays, we have been talking with them towards this new issue. That is a new issue that came up because Turkey, obviously, it's been instrumentalizing the migration, especially with migrants that they do come from the sub-Saharan countries in Africa, flying with Turkish Airlines to Istanbul, and from there to the occupied part of Cyprus, from where the smugglers, they are channeling all these people to the areas controlled by the Republic. This cannot be continued like this.
And would you like to send a message to Modern Odyssey audience, both in Hellenic and international one?
Well, I can say that firstly, Cyprus is the gem of the Mediterranean. It's a country that, despite the occupation, we are a country of stability in the Eastern Mediterranean. And I urgently call all these people, and they are very much invited to come to Cyprus as a touristic location. But on the other hand side, a few years back, we had two divided cities and two divided countries actually in Europe. One, it was Germany, with the case of Berlin. Nowadays, the problem in Berlin has been solved. We have a reunited Berlin. But still, there is one European country that is being divided, and this is Cyprus. And this is a pity because we are such a small island. So we urgently call globally all the countries that they're very much willing to help Cyprus to solve the problem. And we're grateful to the United States of America, especially with the decision that has been taken by the Congress recently to entitle the Republic of Cyprus to take the opportunity to take some, to be able to buy some American weapons, because Cyprus it's been belonging to Europe, and of course we are in the western part of the world. So I think that all these issues, they are in the right direction, because Cyprus can be a country of stability in the Eastern Mediterranean, which is a place of the world that is not so stable. I'm talking about the Middle East. So we are thankful to all these governments that they are enabling and helping us. But on the other hand side, it seems that they have to make some more efforts in order to solve the Cyprus issue, especially nowadays that the Turkish government, and especially President Erdogan, it's been so offensive against Greece and Cyprus.
Thank you so much, Mr. Minister, Mr. Nouris, and
Thank you for the opportunity.
I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Dr. Despina Afentouli for Modern Odyssey Now on BronxNet.